Welcome to Chukotka, Russia's most remote land. Here, hospitality takes on a whole new meaning. Did you know that in this harsh Arctic region, husbands traditionally allow their wives to serve strangers as a gesture of goodwill? It's not what you might think. This practice is rooted in ancient customs and survival instincts. Let's explore the fascinating culture where refusing a guest is taboo and community bonds are stronger than you could imagine. The Chukchi people have not just survived, but thrived in this harsh Arctic landscape for millennia. But how have they managed to adapt their bodies, minds, and culture to one of the most unforgiving environments on Earth? The answers might surprise you. Meet the Chukchi, the indigenous inhabitants of Chukotka, who have called this frozen frontier home for thousands of years. Their remarkable ability to withstand extreme conditions is evident in their very physiology. Eskimo women in the region, for instance, are known for their fuller figures, a trait that serves as natural insulation against the biting cold. But it's not just their bodies that have adapted. Their eyes tell a story of evolution too. The Chukchi's almond-shaped eyes are perfectly suited to protect against the blinding glare of sunlight, reflecting off endless expanses of snow. In this land where temperatures can plummet to 50 degrees Celsius, the Chukchi's connection to nature runs deep. They've developed an intricate understanding of their environment, relying on traditional medicine and natural remedies to maintain their health. Local herbs and animal products form the backbone of their healing practices, a testament to their resourcefulness and profound knowledge of the Arctic ecosystem. Life in such harsh conditions fosters a strong sense of community and mutual support. For the Chukchi, hospitality isn't just a nicety, it's a matter of survival. In a place where a wrong turn or an unexpected storm could spell disaster, the warmth of a stranger's welcome can mean the difference between life and death. This emphasis on community support has shaped their social structures and cultural norms in fascinating ways. Did you know that the Chukchi use a unique counting system based on 20? This vigesimal system isn't just a mathematical curiosity, it's deeply integrated into their daily lives. From counting their precious reindeer herds to measuring time and sharing food, this base 20 system reflects the Chukchi's practical approach to life in the Arctic. Perhaps one of the most intriguing aspects of Chukchi culture is their relaxed attitude towards relationships. As one source notes, the concept of virginity is non-existent. A woman being a virgin simply means she has never been with a man. This perspective offers a glimpse into the Chukchi's unique community dynamics, where traditional Western concepts of purity and chastity hold little sway. The Chukchi's adaptations to their extreme environment go beyond the physical. Their entire worldview and social structure have been shaped by the demands of Arctic life. In a place where survival often depends on cooperation, the Chukchi have developed a culture that values community over individuality and practicality over convention. Among all the unique customs of the Chukchi, one practice stands out as particularly surprising to outsiders. What if I told you that in Chukchi culture, hospitality extends far beyond a warm meal and a place to sleep? In fact, their tradition of welcoming guests involves a level of intimacy that challenges Western notions of marriage and fidelity. At the heart of this custom is a practice known as wife sharing, where husbands allow their wives to sleep with guests as a gesture of hospitality. But before you jump to conclusions, it's crucial to understand that this tradition is deeply rooted in the Chukchi's cultural fabric and reflects their strong communal bonds rather than romantic desire. In Chukchi society, this practice is seen as a sign of respect and is inextricably linked to survival in the harsh Arctic conditions. When faced with extreme isolation and the constant threat of nature's wrath, the ability to forge strong community ties becomes not just important, but essential for survival. The wife-sharing custom serves as a powerful mechanism for strengthening these bonds, ensuring that strangers are welcomed and integrated into the community. Historically, this practice served multiple purposes beyond mere hospitality. In isolated communities like those of the Chukchi, wife-sharing helped mitigate issues such as incest and challenges related to child-rearing. By allowing for a more diverse genetic pool, this custom contributed to the overall health and resilience of the population. It's important to note that in Chukchi society, women often take on the role of primary breadwinners. This economic responsibility contributes significantly to their respected status within the community. Chukchi husbands deeply value the strength and resilience of their wives, recognizing their crucial role in the survival and prosperity of the family unit. The practice of wife-sharing is not driven by desire or lust, but rather reflects the harsh realities of life in Chukotka. Long winters and limited resources shape social dynamics in ways that might seem alien to those from more temperate climates. In this context, refusing a guest is considered deeply disrespectful, illustrating the paramount importance of hospitality in Chukchi culture. Interestingly, widows are particularly encouraged to participate in this practice. If a widow becomes pregnant as a result, it's celebrated by the entire village, further emphasizing the strong sense of community support that underpins Chukchi society. While this custom might seem shocking to outsiders, it's important to approach it with cultural sensitivity and understanding. The Chukchi's wife-sharing tradition is not an invitation for unrestricted sexual behavior, but a carefully regulated practice deeply embedded in their social fabric. It serves as a testament to their ability to adapt to extreme conditions and maintain strong community bonds in the face of adversity. This practice is not unique to the Chukchi. Similar customs have been observed among other Arctic peoples. As one source notes, sharing wives with other men is not uncommon among Eskimos. Historically, short-term wife rentals were practiced where a hunting man might take a wife introduced to him for the trip. While hospitality practices vary across Arctic cultures, one constant remains: the need for shelter. In Chukotka, this need birthed a marvel of indigenous engineering. What if I told you that the Chukchi's homes are designed to be both mobile and capable of withstanding some of the harshest weather on Earth? Welcome to the Yaranga, the traditional dwelling of the Chukchi people. These remarkable structures are a testament to human ingenuity and adaptation, perfectly suited to life in one of the world's most challenging environments. The Yaranga is more than just a shelter. It's a mobile home, a gathering place, and a symbol of Chukchi resilience. Imagine a round or oval structure, its frame built from wooden poles or whale bones. This skeleton is then covered with layers of reindeer skins or canvas, creating a cozy cocoon against the biting Arctic winds. The design is both simple and brilliant, allowing the Yaranga to be easily assembled and disassembled, a crucial feature for a people who need to follow their reindeer herds across the vast tundra. But how does such a seemingly fragile structure withstand the brutal Arctic storms? The secret lies in its shape and materials. The round design allows wind to flow around the Yaranga rather than pushing against it, while the multiple layers of skins or canvas provide excellent insulation. Even when temperatures outside plummet to 50 degrees Celsius, the interior of a Yaranga remains surprisingly warm and comfortable. Step inside a Yaranga, and you'll find a world of efficient design. The living space is divided into distinct areas for sleeping, cooking, and storage. Raised platforms covered in fur serve as comfortable beds, keeping occupants off the cold ground. In the center, a hearth provides warmth and a place to prepare meals, while carefully placed smoke holes allow for ventilation without letting in the cold. The Yaranga is more than just a clever solution to harsh weather. It's a reflection of Chukchi culture and values. The circular design encourages communal living, with families sharing the space and working together to maintain their home. This arrangement fosters the strong sense of community that's so crucial to survival in the Arctic. The materials used in Yaranga construction showcase the Chukchi's deep connection to their environment. Every part of the structure comes from resources readily available in their Arctic home. Wooden poles might be gathered from sparse forests, while whale bones are salvaged from beached whales. The reindeer skins that provide warmth and shelter are a byproduct of the Chukchi's reindeer herding lifestyle. Nothing is wasted, and everything serves a purpose. Despite the encroachment of modern influences, the Yaranga remains an important part of Chukchi heritage. While many Chukchi now live in more contemporary housing, the Yaranga is still used in cultural ceremonies and educational displays. It serves as a powerful reminder of the ingenuity and adaptability that have allowed the Chukchi to thrive in one of the world's most challenging environments. The Yaranga is more than just a shelter. It's a symbol of the Chukchi's resilience and their deep connection to the land they call home. In a world of rapid change, these traditional dwellings stand as a testament to the enduring spirit of a people who have mastered the art of living in harmony with one of Earth's most unforgiving landscapes. The Yaranga may symbolize the Chukchi's connection to their land, but there's another element tying this region to the global economy. Chukotka sits atop a fortune that could reshape its future. What precious commodity lies waiting in the frozen earth, and how might its extraction impact one of the world's most unique cultures? Welcome to Chukotka's hidden treasure trove. Beneath the frozen tundra lies a wealth of gold, with reserves estimated at up to 2,000 tons. This vast deposit has earned Chukotka the title of Gold Belt of Russia, attracting attention from major mining companies around the world. The potential for wealth in this remote region is staggering. Chukotka is home to some of Russia's largest gold mines, including the Kolyma mine, which boasts reserves of about 4,500 tons. It's no wonder that the Russian government has set its sights on making Chukotka the world's largest gold mining hub within the next decade. To achieve this ambitious goal, the government has introduced favorable laws to boost mining investment in the region. These initiatives aim to attract both domestic and international companies, potentially transforming Chukotka's economic landscape. However, the path to extracting this golden wealth is far from easy. The same harsh conditions that have shaped the Chukchi people's resilient culture also pose significant challenges for mining operations. Extreme weather complicates logistics and increases operational costs, making gold extraction in Chukotka a complex and expensive endeavor. Despite these challenges, the promise of gold has already begun to impact life in Chukotka. The cost of living in this remote region is notably high, with monthly expenses for a single person ranging from $1,500 to $1,800. This stark contrast to the traditional subsistence lifestyle of the Chukchi raises questions about the future of the region. Housing costs in Chukotka reflect this economic shift. Rent for a furnished 85-square-meter apartment in an expensive area costs about $158, while in a typical area it's around $672. These prices are significant, especially when compared to the traditional Yaranga dwellings we discussed earlier. Interestingly, not all aspects of life in Chukotka are equally expensive. Groceries and public transportation remain relatively affordable, with a liter of milk costing about $0.96 and a monthly public transport ticket around $23. This disparity in costs paints a complex picture of a region in transition, where traditional ways of life coexist with modern economic pressures. As Chukotka stands on the brink of potentially massive economic change, important questions arise. How will the influx of mining wealth impact the Chukchi people and their unique culture? Will the promise of gold lead to a shift away from traditional livelihoods, or will the Chukchi find ways to adapt and thrive in this new economic landscape as they have adapted to their harsh environment for millennia. The future of Chukotka hangs in the balance between its rich mineral wealth and its even richer cultural heritage. As the world turns its attention to this remote corner of Russia, the resilience and adaptability of the Chukchi people will once again be put to the test. While gold glitters beneath Chukotka's frozen earth, a different kind of treasure shines on its surface. From vibrant three-day festivals to elaborately decorated clothing, the Chukchi's cultural riches have withstood centuries. But as modern influences creep in, will these traditions fade like the once cherished tattoos of Eskimo women? The Chukchi people have long understood that their unique identity is as precious as any mineral wealth. Their culture, shaped by millennia of Arctic living, is a testament to human resilience and adaptability. At the heart of this cultural preservation are the festivals and rituals that punctuate the Chukchi calendar, each one a vibrant thread in the fabric of their society. Imagine a three-day festival where the steady beat of drums never ceases, honoring the reindeer that have sustained the Chukchi for generations. As winter gives way to spring, March brings a celebration of the sun, while June sees the community gathered to pay homage to their ancestors through intricate dances and soulful songs. These events are more than mere entertainment. They're the glue that binds the community together, reinforcing shared values and traditions in the face of an ever-changing world. The Chukchi's commitment to their heritage is also woven into the very clothes they wear. Traditional Chukchi attire is a marvel of functionality and cultural expression, crafted from materials provided by their harsh environment. Picture a kyrka, a knee-length cloak made from reindeer skin and trimmed with fox or wolf fur. For women, the ensemble is completed with gown-like dresses adorned with intricate beadwork and embroidery. Each piece of clothing is not just protection against the elements, but a wearable symbol of Chukchi identity and social status. However, not all traditional practices have weathered the storms of time, as well as these festivals and garments. Take, for instance, the once prevalent custom of tattooing among Eskimo women. These intricate designs, often featuring stripes on the chin and elaborate patterns across the face, were once considered essential markers of beauty and readiness for marriage. Today, they're a rare sight, particularly among younger generations who increasingly opt for more contemporary forms of self-expression. This shift in tattooing practices is just one example of the challenges faced by younger Chukchi as they navigate the delicate balance between honoring their heritage and adapting to modern influences. The struggle to preserve traditional ways of life while embracing the opportunities of the 21st century is a common theme across many indigenous communities, and the Chukchi are no exception. Yet, even as some traditions fade, others remain strong. The Chukchi continue to maintain a robust sense of community, with elders playing a crucial role in passing down survival skills, language, customs, and rituals to younger generations. This intergenerational knowledge transfer ensures that the core of Chukchi culture remains intact, even as its outward expressions may evolve. Spirituality, too, remains an integral part of Chukchi life. Rituals performed to honor nature spirits, seek blessings, and commemorate ancestors reflect a deep connection to both their heritage and the land they call home. These spiritual practices serve as an anchor, grounding the Chukchi in their traditions, even as the world around them changes.